kabar
Sore.
Kita akan segera mulai press conference pada hari ini. Boleh? Semangat ya. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the highly anticipated press conference for Hitman Returns David Foster and Friends 2024. Boleh tepuk tangan. This event is promoted by Konser Live. My name is Chandra.
I'm Angela.
And we are honored to be your host today as we gather to celebrate the legacy and future of one of the most influential figures in music history.
Before we begin, we would like to express our most warm welcome to our media representatives who have joined today. Thank you so much for your support and also for your participation.
And now, without further ado, we would like to welcome to the stage Mr. David Ananda as Managing Director of Konser HITMAN. Kita berikan tepuk
Give a
tangan
big
yang meriah.
applause for Mr. David.
Hello, Mr. David.
Okay.
It's my great pleasure to introduce you the maestro himself, the legendary composer, producer, and musician. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. David Foster.
Give a big applause.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
And also joining here is incredible, talented friends who have graced stage worldwide. Please give a big round of applause of
Mr. David Foster,
Catherine McPhee,
Brian McKnight,
Josh Groban.
and Dato Sri Siti Nurhalisa.
Give a big applause for all of them.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, why the sunglasses? Jet lag.
The last but not the least, we'd like to also invite Miss Siti Akan as the official dress and attire designer untuk acara Konser and Friends 2024. Kita berikan tepuk tangan yang meriah. Oleh teman-teman media, sekali lagi kita berikan tepuk tangan yang paling meriah.
Kita langsung mulai aja ya. Hi, Mr. David Foster.
Hi.
How are you tonight? Great. You're not feeling any jet lag? You're feeling any jet lag?
Yes, he is. I'm his jet lag interpreter. And, he's just feeling a little bit, but not enough. He's still going to play brilliantly.
No, well, we're going to rise to the occasion. So you only have one night for 6 hours?
Yes.
Who produced this?
Okay, without further ado, Mr. David Foster, can you please share a few words about this exciting event? Mr. David Foster, you can go first. You can share a few words for all the media for the exciting event tonight and what we can look forward for this event.
Sure. Well,
Okay, that looks good.
you know, I just discovered, I might be wrong about this, but I think I've been to Jakarta 13 times. And maybe it's not that many, maybe I counted wrong, but it's at least 10. And I started coming here in the 80s, and I love it here so much. Why? I've explained it to you before, but because the people so love music. They love music, and they know great songs, and they love great songs. So we've assembled here an incredible array of, a smorgasbord really, of from A to Z, some of the top talent in the world, including some of your very own folks like Siti, who's actually Malaysian, but she's so well known in Indonesia, as you all know. And then this man here, Brian McKnight, is, we like to describe him as, I don't know if you know this term in Indonesia, but we call him a beast. The beast is that he can do anything. Go sing a duet with Josh. Oh, no problem. Sing a song with Siti. No problem. You got the harmonies, Brian? I've got the harmonies. He knows always what to do because he's just amazing. And then this young man beside me here, Josh Groban, is we're also proud of him because, you know, we met when he was 17. He's now 91. I think. No, but it was many, many years ago. And, you know, the things that he's accomplished in his life are just beyond what I could have even dreamt for him, even in my wild enthusiasm for his talent. and this is his first time in Indonesia, but I guarantee you it won't be his last. When you hear him sing tonight, you're gonna love it. And then, last but not least, my wife Catherine, who is an amazing singer, but she's a triple threat. She's a singer, she's an actress, and she does my hair and makeup. She's a triple makeup. She tried to save me tonight. But she's an incredible singer, and not unlike Brian or anybody up here, you just say, hey, I need you to sing this tonight, and she can do it. And that's what we've got here. Because I love great singers, and that's what we have here. And then, of course, our promoter, David, him as well. Yes. Long answer. I'll pass the mic now.
Okay. Maybe you can pass the mic. Okay, thank you, Mr. David Foster. And I can ask for the Catherine first. Okay. Could you please also please share to us your experience working with David Foster?
Well, I have a lot of experience
Except the
working.
hairstyling.
Yeah, aside from that. Well, it stems from more than 18 years ago when I was a contestant on American Idol. He and Andrea Bocelli were guest mentors. Every week we had amazing guest mentors like Stevie Wonder and Rod Stewart. The year that I was on was incredible. And so I was so excited when he and Andrea were mentors, and from there he produced my first single, and we stayed friends for a long time. He was at my first wedding, and I was invited to one of his many weddings, and we have a very long. They'll get it. Oh yeah. Well, maybe it's better they didn't. But we were friends for a long time. So, but we've always known each other. And in like a working kind of relationship, so that when we got married, that never really changed. So I've always loved and respected the way he works with artists, and I would never be here, I don't think, in Indonesia if it weren't for him. So this is just, I'm along for the ride and having a really great time. It's so wonderful to perform for all these audiences.
As David said, this is my very first time in Indonesia, and it's my very first time performing, certainly, in Indonesia. And so, when he was kind enough to invite me to this incredible concert, I was so excited, not only to be there for a friend who's been there for me for 25 years, is when we first met and started singing together over that. I was 17 years old. I'm not 92, I'm 42, I'm 43 now. But it's very full circle for me to be able to work with this incredible guy and to be able to come to a place that I've wanted to visit for my entire career, because there's been such warmth here from the fans that I have here and from people that I've never even met, who maybe don't even know me and have never heard me. They've greeted me this trip with the most incredible kindness, and so I'm really looking forward to singing for all of them. And David, who is the reason this has been able to come together. So I just want to thank him and David and everybody for the amazing hospitality here in Indonesia.
Ditto. No, this is I think this is probably my 6th or 7th time being here, and you can only echo what everyone has said. Any place in the world where you go where people love music this much, you want to come back. But even more so, the people in general are just so warm and so friendly and so inviting, which you don't get everywhere in the world. And to be here with Catherine, with Josh. Josh and I did a duet that we never even were in the same studio at the same time. And that's the beauty of being musicians and being singers, that we can get together, and we can come back together years later. We did a duet together on stage for the first time ever back in 2007 or 8. I don't think we even met at that point. And then yesterday we did it again, and it was seamless, like we had been doing it for years and years. And that's what you do this for. You want to be able to cultivate these relationships. David and I met when I was 21, and I'm 55 now. I don't know anyone that's ever worked with this man who wouldn't drop everything at the drop of a hat to come and work with him and be with him again. So that's why I'm here. Every time he asks if I'm available, I will be there because I love this man. I truly do. And just love being here. Thank you for having me again. Thank you.
Okay. Assalamualaikum dan juga salam sejahtera, hai teman-teman media. Ya, izinkan allow me to talk in bahasa. Thank you. Okay. Pertama sekali saya sangat bersyukur dan bertuah kerana bisa datang kemari, kerana kalau ikutkan sudah lama saya tidak kembali ke Jakarta, ke Indonesia, bertemu dengan peminat-peminat saya dan juga penggemar saya di sini. Jadi saya berterima kasih yang teramat sangat kepada penganjur yang dan juga Mr. David Foster, one of my favorite and legendary composer. Thank you so much for inviting me again and trust in me to perform in Indonesia again. Dan sebenarnya bagaimana saya bisa kolaborasi ini bermula di acara yang sebelum ini. Sorry, it's too long. It's okay? Okay. Okay. Bahasa. Kembang. Yeah. So saya pertama kali di F1. Ya. Waktu itu di Malaysia kan ada F1 Gala Dinner. Itu kali pertama saya dijemput untuk menyanyi bersama Mr. David Foster, and then saya dijemput sekali lagi untuk konsert di Malaysia last year, dan ini merupakan kali ketiga bersama dengan Mr. David Foster. Kalau dulu saya sering menonton Celine Dion, my idol Celine Dion, and I always watch her video performance in YouTube, and I went to her concert once and twice, and then I wish I can menyanyi salah satu lagu daripada Mr. David Foster, dan saya tak sangka impian saya jadi kenyataan, dan ini adalah peluang yang terbaik. Bagi saya, music so special. Music is very beautiful because we can unite everyone, ya, dari Malaysia, dari Indonesia, dari luar negara, dan semuanya bergabung kan. Jadi kita melihat pada sesuatu yang lebih positif. Dan saya berterima kasih sekali lagi kerana diberi kepercayaan oleh Mr. David Foster untuk buat persembahan, dan saya akan berikan yang terbaik ya untuk mewakili negara Nusantara, insyaAllah. Thank you.
Ask Mr. David Ananda. Untuk Bapak David Ananda dari Indonesia, bagaimana dengan persiapan konser istimewa David Foster and Friends 2024 malam ini? Silakan.
Oke, selamat sore semua rekan-rekan wartawan. Saya bersyukur banget rekan-rekan wartawan sudah membantu pemberitaan konser kita dari 3 bulan yang lalu, sehingga hari ini the theater is full of people who want to watch. Actually, this is my dream, to make everybody coming from Siti Nurhaliza. My wife is a big fan of you, and also Mr. Brian McKnight, Mr. George Groban. Actually, David, I want to share something. I was trying for 3 years to book Mr. Brian McKnight and Mr. George Groban, but you know the schedule is always full. David, sorry, is cannot full. But the magic happened when I said to their manager, this will be a David Foster show. So, is Brian McKnight available? Is George Groban available? And they said yes. So I'm lucky to have a same name like you, and yeah, David Foster, and I'm David Jr. And this is my dream come true, and thank you for making my dream come true by bringing all the stars here, and also for Kevin McPhee. Last year we miss you, and we also try hard about what happened, but this year, last night, I really enjoy your performance, and I'm looking forward to see your performance.
May I say something about David and about, I think everybody on the stage here will agree with me, maybe not publicly, but privately they certainly would, so I'll only speak for myself, but being a promoter is a very, very difficult job. And to be a great promoter and to do it well is extremely rare, because a lot of people just grab the money, they grab this, they grab that, they don't treat you right, and you feel like you've been, sort of stripped after you leave I'm not saying every promoter, but it's a funny business, but I would rank you at the very, very top of the list as promoters. And I've been around a long time, and I think that Mindy would agree with me absolutely. You take such good care of us, and people don't usually do that. So we really appreciate you and your way. Thank you.
Next, I would like to ask question to Ms. Cynthia Tan.
This is
Bapak Cynthia Tan selaku The Official Dress and Attire Designer untuk acara Konser and Friends 2024. Bagaimana mulanya bisa membuat outfit untuk bintang tamu di konser yang sangat spesial pada malam hari David Konser and Friends? Bisa diceritakan lebih lengkap?
Oke, selamat malam teman-teman wartawan. Makasih atas kesempatannya. Saya sangat bangga sebagai fashion designer Indonesia yang karyanya bisa dipakai oleh salah satu artis internasional seperti Catherine McVie. She's my idol and it's my dream to make her dress since last year, but this year is a dream come true to see her in my dress. And what a pleasure seorang Catherine McVie gitu bisa dikasih kesempatan untuk bisa Indonesia untuk makein gaun untuk dia malam ini. So ini yang gaun spesial ini yang belum reveal kemarin. Jadi yang hitam ini aku bikinnya spesial buat dia karena Catherine itu kan mempunyai siluet badan yang benar-benar bagus gitu. Catherine tuh setiap hari berolahraga rajin banget. Terus jadi ini tuh aku yakin banget ini tuh suit her well. Dan satunya lagi ini buat bintang tamu yang gak jadi datang. So Catherine, what do you feel to wear when yesterday we are visiting in your room?
I thought those were for Josh and I.
I felt amazing. Well, first of all, I didn't even know there was two dresses. The one that I wore last night was like a icicle dream. Does that make sense? It's like so sparkly and beautiful. Nothing like I've ever had. I've never had anything that sparkly. And then this one I'm going to wear tonight. I just didn't expect to have multiple choices to wear here in Indonesia by an Indonesian designer. So I felt amazing. Everything that I brought that I thought I was going to wear was nothing compared to what you've made. So I was very grateful to have these beautiful gowns to wear.
Right? Okay, now let's go to for the
Media Q&A session.
Media Q&A.
Kita buka kesempatan untuk dua penanya.
Who wants to ask the question? Okay.
Langsung
Boleh berdiri dan suaranya agak sedikit keras ya.
For my TV, you say that you've been here in Indonesia for like 13 times. So what's so special about tonight? Do you have anything new? Do you have anything special?
About tonight? Well, it's the first time that Josh has been on stage with me in Indonesia. It's the first time that my wife has been on stage with me in Indonesia. So, and also Afghan, who's not here right now. And so that's three singers that I've never been on stage with before. And every concert, people might think that concerts get to be the same thing, but they're like snowflakes. Every single concert is totally different. And tonight's going to be way different than last night. And when we go to Manila, it's going to be different again. And we try really hard to entertain people and to make it the best show possible, so that they leave going, "Wow, I really got my money's worth, and I really will come back." So that's my job. As you know, I don't sing. That's why I have to surround myself with amazing singers. Otherwise, nobody would come to see me. So I can't do it without these folks for sure. But it promises to be a great night. Thank you.
Satu penanya lagi boleh? Yes.
Hi David, hi everybody. I am Adi from CNN Indonesia. So this question actually goes to Catherine. So Catherine, I know that you are currently touring with your husband. And how did you two manage the set list together? Are you arguing a lot about the set list? We want to know.
We do tour a lot together in the United States. This was not part of our marital plans, contrary to what some people might think. We didn't think that we were going to get married and just go on the road together, but it sort of happened after COVID. And there have been some arguments, particularly when David is, I've requested him to play something that he has not written or produced himself. He has a hard time doing something that he has not, been involved, haven't had his hand on. So there's some arguments, but most of the time it's pretty fun. When you say, but I mean, the arguments are short-lived. They're sort of just bickery. I don't know if you have that word here, but we bicker here and there. Like we were bickering before we got here because he was wearing a hoodie sweater and his hair was like all a mess. And I said, you can't go out there like that. This is your show.
You said, and I quote, you said, you look terrible.
He said your hair looked terrible. Anyway, whatever. I helped you make it. It was.
Next question.
Okay, satu penanya lagi boleh? Satu final question, please.
Can we ask a question that maybe everybody could give a short answer to? Something that everybody could answer? Not just me?
Ada yang mau tanya lagi?
Mungkin yang lebih yang lain mungkin.
Oh ya.
Oke.
Berdiri. Suaranya gede.
And this is my fourth time I saw the first concert. And also Mr. Brian Michael. And I want to know tonight is Mr. Brian Michael will sing the hits from him self or only the songs.
So it'll be a little of both. We're here for the Hitman, and we all grew up, listening to his music, and it's always a pleasure and an honor to be able to sing, the songs of my hero. Then he graciously allows me to sing a few of the hits that I've written too, but I have to tell you that the music that I've created would not be the same had his music not existed. So it's definitely an homage to him every time I'm on stage to do even what I do. It is again truly an honor. He could ask anything, and he keeps asking me, so I must be doing something, pretty good. So yeah, we'll do a little both.
I need to do that song and Back at One. Those are two incredible songs of his, and I think Josh, you're opening with a song that I have nothing to do with, right?
Yeah, but I would echo what he said, which is that my music, whether it was something I did with David or something that he was early on in my career, David was always very supportive of going out, branching out, writing, finding. Everything that I do, whether it was with David or not, David had a hand in some way, just in my heart. And so to be able to be here tonight to celebrate David's music, and to also, as Brian said, to be able to sing some songs that have been influenced, that I've worked on by David, is equally special.
Thank you. Malam ini ya saya sampaikan juga lagu hit saya yang dikenali di Indonesia itu berencana dengan saya. Ada juga karena saya tahu peminat saya juga ada yang sudah merindukan lagu itu, dan semestinya menyanyikan lagu dari Mr. David Foster ini salah satu daripada perkara yang amazing dalam kerjaya saya. So I love his song and I hope one day you're gonna compose.
Do you want to use the mic?
No. Thank you for the thoughtful questions. Before, do you have like some share with your friends? Yes. With your friends.
Okay. I want everybody to close your eyes, okay, and keep them closed, okay. And I want you to pick out which singer I am. Okay, ready? We'll just do like Mary had a little lamb, just that much.
Mary had a little lamb, Mary had a little lamb, little lamb. Mary had a little lamb,
Mary had a little lamb, she had a little lamb. Mary had a little lamb.
it's obvious. That's what you're going to see tonight, is these great singers.
Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, you will now have photo opportunity with David Foster and friends, also from our